So now we're going to look at the parry of high octave. This one's kind of an interesting one because it's a fairly rare parry in British sword fighting. It's only really, Hutton talks about it, I think it's in Sergeant Pepper's manual, which is a manual explicitly about cavalry fighting. Also, I think actually in like the Napoleonic era Angelo methods, like the Highland and Hungarian broadsword manual, they have it as just a cavalry guard. But Hutton explicitly says it's a popular guard with cavalry. It's not, and he also says it's a common guard in Italian sword fighting, Italian, which is where he's making it from. Although, weirdly enough, it does kind of appear in early British stuff as well. But like one of the cool things about Alfred Hutton is he's very, very clear and he'll start telling you where he's getting his stuff from. So when you see techniques that could come from multiple places, you generally know with Hutton that he will tell you if it's anything other than what was happening in the Angelo school when he was growing up. And if he doesn't tell you, it's because it was what was happening, what was being taught to him as he was growing up. Training in the Angelo school from the ages of like 12 to I think 18 or 20 when he joined the military. So for high octave, all you do is you turn your hand over, so palm is facing up, fingers facing up. You raise your sword. You want to keep your hand in line with your shoulder. You don't want to let it drift in like this, because then if any force that comes in and collides here, you'll use the fact that your shoulder will quite happily bend like this to collapse your parry, which is why this is often considered a weaker parry. So you want to have your arm quite in line with your shoulder. You want to have your tip facing out, drifting down about this much. I actually like to have my tip quite projected because I fancy a lot of people who like to try and defeat this parry by smacking higher up my blade and blasting through. Which, if my tip is quite projected, it's quite forward and also leaning out quite a bit, so it's over here. Smacking it over there just means that they're exposed from the countercut that's going to be powered by them smacking my sword. Whereas if I have my tip quite close to my body, like this, and put forward, when the sword collapses, it will collapse into me. Two things I think is very important to bear in mind with this parry. It's primarily a cavalry parry that's been adapted to foot use, so fencing on foot use, because it is the only parry that will save you in very specific situations. Certainly, if people are doing one of my favorite parry riposte combos, where they parry cut and then throw a high horizontal cut at the head, the only parry that will reliably stop that is high octave. The other thing to keep in mind about it as well is the parry positioning kind of assumes that your opponent is standing to one side of you. This isn't, you can see from here, it's not necessarily going to be great at stopping a cut coming in from someone directly in front of you. But if they're to the side of you, it's fantastic. The other thing as well is the time to use it just when the blade is in a very specific position where this will catch it and help drive it wide. So to form high octave, turn your hand over, raise, keeping your arm bent, and just drift your tip down. It's like a very quick bang, straight up motion. The other cool thing about it is it's a very quick parry. And I'll show you that from this side. All you do, bang, raise your tip up. So obviously this has a very, very intuitive return. So I parry high octave, and then come straight back, either with a cut 1 or a cut 2. I'm going to do cut 1 because I find that most people expect the cut 2, because when you're looking out from the front, that's what you expect the person to come around with normal may. Whereas if you come around with this kind of stilted number 1 normal may, sometimes they'll parry the wrong way because you come out so fast. What we're going to practice is high octave, cut 1. High octave, cut 1. Also, don't be afraid to loosen your grip on this. This is a very quick parry that relies on a very strong blade that it's already, if the person hits at an angle where it's weak, it's already weak. And if they don't, they hit it when it's strong, it's going to be so strong that loosening your grip isn't really going to matter. The other thing is, well, when you're doing this, try to do your octave parry and then riposte in a very quick single motion. I just kind of rely on bang, because I find that having the momentum of a cut and movement is it makes it a lot harder to defeat. So, octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. Back to down. Octave, cut one. 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 And I shall show you from this side. Octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. I'm doing it in slow motion. It helps to think about it. It's just a lot of times it is just an outside Malay, doing that, but you bend your elbow to do the parry, like just with an elbow bend in between. So, octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. Octave, cut one. So to help me get into the spirit of this a bit, we're going to do a few more repetitions. So I'm just going to call my cut by yelling out riposte, because I really want to hammer on this is meant to be a very, very quick action. High octave is not the most reliable of parries, except in situations where it's the only parry you can do. But its big advantage is just speed of riposte. You can throw something kind of really quick. It's also why it's popular with cavalry, because in cavalry, a lot of cavalry fighting, you only really get one pass to act. Okay. So, I'm just going to call riposte, and I want you to throw a parry, and then a riposte as quick as you can without hitting light fixtures. So, everyone ready? Riposte. 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 Make sure you do both motions. So make sure you parry and then turn it up. Don't worry too much about my dogs, they bark like everything. Riposte. 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 Right. So that's high octave and riposte of one. I find that's a very good kind of quick parry to do. I'm quite fond of it. It's also sometimes the only parry you can do. And if you're ever fighting on horseback, it's apparently a really, really good parry riposte. So does anyone have any questions before we move on? Nearly took out a light fitting. Yeah, there's a reason why I do this. I don't stand up the lights doing this. Greatest danger in fencing. Yeah, I think it was a meme I posted. There was a meme I posted which was just Rolf going, "I'm in danger," with the words, light fittings in HEMA practitioners' homes on them. All right, so we're just going to stop recording.